Have you ever spoken so much that you forgot to hear yourself think? In conversations, we rush to respond. We interrupt, explain, defend. Even when no one is listening, we keep talking. But behind all those words, there's a question we rarely stop to ask. What would I hear if I finally went quiet? A woman once found her answer, not through speech, but through silence. She was sharp, articulate, successful in her field. People said she had a way with words, and she believed it. At every dinner, every meeting, every chance encounter, she spoke, quickly, confidently, endlessly. But beneath her eloquence was an unease. The silence between conversations made her anxious. The pauses felt like judgment, so she filled them. Until one day, she was invited by a friend to visit a small mountain monastery for a weekend retreat. She accepted, reluctantly. The idea of stillness didn't appeal to her. She preferred momentum. Upon arrival, she was greeted not by lectures or spiritual chants, but by an old monk in simple robes who said only, "Tomorrow morning, tea," in silence. The next day, just after dawn, she entered a quiet room where cushions lined the floor and soft light filtered through paper windows. The monk sat across from her, a low table between them. No words. He poured hot water, placed the leaves, waited. She watched, her mind racing. Should she say something? Thank him? Ask a question? But the monk said nothing. So she too said nothing. The minutes passed. The kettle hissed softly. The birds outside sang. Unseen, she became aware of her breath, her heartbeat, the faint tapping of steam on ceramic. Time slowed, and in the absence of words, something unexpected happened. She began to hear, not just the birds, not just the monk's peaceful exhale. She heard the restless voice in her own head, always narrating, always judging, always needing to be heard. And she realized, for all her speaking, she had never truly listened, not even to herself. The monk looked up. Their eyes met, and still, he said nothing, because he didn't need to. The lesson had already spoken. In our noisy world, silence feels uncomfortable. We fill it with opinions, with distractions, with the sound of our own certainty. But silence is not emptiness. It is space, space to observe, to receive, to hear what's been waiting underneath the noise. That morning, the woman drank her tea without a single word, but she left the ceremony feeling more heard than she had in years. And more importantly, she had finally heard herself. So the next time you feel the urge to speak, to explain, to prove, to interrupt, pause, listen, not just to others, but to the quiet truth inside you. Because wisdom doesn't always arrive in the sound of our voice. Sometimes it waits patiently in the stillness we fear most.